Okay, day one. The purpose of this video is just so that I start talking, start being able to communicate, start making contact, even if it is with myself on my phone, and articulate my thoughts. Speak better English, of course, it's not my first language, but making sure that I get my points across, making sure that I can be as articulate, as succinct as I can be with my words. So today is day one. I'm just going to be posting these randomly onto YouTube, and every day as I walk to the gym, I'm going to speak a couple words impromptu about something, just one thing, it could be anything. And today I want to speak about my experience not meditating, essentially doing breath work today. And I've been chasing this. Oh, this could also be a very therapeutic session, as I speak about how I've been feeling, what I've been trying to do. So, my point being, excuse me, I did breath work today. It's a special kind of breath work, which is supposed to take you on a little psychedelic trip. Something that's supposed to trick your brain into showing you all these colorful things. What essentially happens is you are going to breathe deep breaths, flood your system with oxygen, get rid of as much carbon dioxide as you can from your body. So in this process, what happens is your blood starts absorbing less oxygen, and the amount of oxygen that goes into your brain is significantly reduced. That is because you also need, apparently, for your body to function well, a good balance between oxygen and carbon dioxide. So if there's less carbon dioxide, then the absorption of oxygen reduces. So even if you flood your body with a lot of oxygen, if there's no carbon dioxide, then you basically trip up. If that happens for a very prolonged time, if the number of carbon dioxide atoms are lesser than oxygen molecules, then your entire body might cease to exist. Okay, coming back to my point, my experience was a little weird, right? So what this breathing technique makes you do is you breathe a whole bunch, and then your body starts stiffening up. Your extremities, your palms and your feet, they start going numb, almost as if there isn't much blood flow. If you sit on your feet for a while, that numbing sensation, the tingling sensation, you get that. You start feeling a little jittery on your face, maybe even on your arms, depending on who the person is. Your throat's gonna dry up, your mouth's gonna dry up, and your salivary glands are gonna squirt. Literally squirt. It's the funniest thing in the world if they're gonna squirt. But in the process of all this, what your body also interestingly does is hold breath holds, right? You can perform breath holds for an extensive period of time. It's not even like you fill your lungs with a whole bunch of air and you hold it for that's not the breath hold I'm talking about. You devoid your body of all air and then you hold. I was surprised, right? I was able to hold for 2.5 minutes by the end of my session. And that's freaking crazy. Okay, I'm gonna be jaywalking right now. There's cars and cars and cars. Okay, no more cars there. Actually, there's a car there. I'm gonna cut them. Hey boy. Okay, so once you flood your body with all that oxygen, there's no need for it to want more. If at all if it is producing carbon dioxide, then everything should happen internally. So that's why you wouldn't need much air to breathe in the first place. So now that that foundation being laid, let's jump into what the actual experience was about. So, like I said, it was a psychedelic kind of an experience, right? Your brain starts misfiring, so you start seeing like random shit. There was this interesting moment. The first breath hold felt, I did not feel anything. The second one, I started seeing like a beige colored, I don't know, like a spade at the center of my eye, like center of my sight, and then everything else was blacked out. And then by the time I did the next breath hold, I started seeing something of a black dot, and that black dot, suddenly I went into it, like black everywhere. It was not black, it was almost like night sky kind of color, right? And then I suddenly went into it, and I'm like in a desert in the night, and there's like a cactus with the cactusy looking arm, and all I see is like stars, like beautiful stars. It's filled the night sky. And then as soon as I realize that, it's pulled me back, and I'm trying to go back in, and I see that beige colored spade thing again, and this time I dive into the beige colored spade thing, and it's a desert in the daytime. And that's it. And after that, I started seeing just random colors, just random shapes for a little bit. That sometimes happens even if you're trying to fall asleep and you like you just squint your eyes really hard, right? You it seems like you're looking at some random, like, weird thing. But that was it. I don't know if it has any profound meaning to it, but I saw stars, and at this weird point in my life where I feel like there is something. Okay, the main thing that I like, the main reason that why I did this was I feel like there is a lot of things that's a little messed up with me. I wanted to see if there's something that I can get out of my brain misfiring and showing me images, something that my subconscious mind is holding on. I don't feel the best every day. Maybe I'm just telling this to myself, but as things are right now, I feel like I don't feel my best every day. I feel like I can't give everything my all. I feel like I have no goals. I feel like I am the laziest person in the world. I feel like I don't know how to live alone. I don't know what to do with myself. I feel the need to be around people. I feel the need to be around. I feel the need to fix somebody else's life. I feel the need to be there for somebody, even when they don't need me. I feel the need to parent them, which is not great, you know. And I think it's gotten to me so much so that I do not have an identity of my own. I do not have the luxury of being just me, you know. And I'm only 21. There's a fuck ton of life ahead of me, and I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to have any responsibility of any person other than myself. I don't want to owe anybody anything other than myself. And that's the least I could do for myself. Owe yourself a great fucking life, right? I mean, I came to the anyways, now I'm going into rambling and whatnot. But basically, the point is, I'm feeling a lot low. I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling kind of stretched apart, while also not anything at all. So that is why I did this thing. and I see stars, and I see an empty desert, and it's bright, but I think there is something deeper here which I might need to reflect on, because stars, I could have seen stars anywhere. Why the fuck? I could have seen stars in the middle of, I don't know, a forest, a mountain, on top of a mountain, or I don't know, on top of like a Empire State Building or something like that. But I did not. I looked at the stars in a desert, and then I looked at the desert with blowing winds, and that balled up, I don't know what that thing is called, but balled up grass shit, right? So there's something there, right? There's something there, something I need to pick my brain on. And honestly, I'm gonna use these talks as a way for me to just reflect on myself, but at the same time put things, like communicate things very articulately, which I have not done a great job at right now. I know I jumped around quite a bit, but I picked the topic up, and I started rambling, so that's good. Anyways, that was it for today. A quick 11-minute reflection of this very nice experience. Okay, if I'm gonna post anything, I'm gonna post this. Yeah. All right, cool. Peace out. Bye.